I've never met Keith, but I feel like I know him from all the things that Julia has told me about him. How sweet he is, how thoughtful, how he never forgets her birthday, you know.
That's Keith. You know, I don't think I ever heard him mention anyone named Julia. But then he never talked much about his personal life anyway, which seems strange for an attractive man, don't you think? Although I think there was an ex. He never told me her name, just that she broke his heart, poor thing.
Oh. Well, I think that I should be going. But thank you so much for the tea.
Oh, you don't want to leave Keith a note?
If you could just tell him that a friend of Julia's came by. I went to nursing school with Julia, and I heard that she's working at, a Memorial Hospital in Oakdale.
Oakdale? Oh, that's a lovely town.
Yeah, that's probably why she wanted to move there. But then I heard that things weren't going so well for her. And I figured since I'm here in town, I'd come by and see Keith and see if he'd heard anything, so.
I know Keith would want to help if he could. And Oakdale's just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Really, is that right? Is it close by?
Oh, you're there before you know it, as long as there's no traffic. But I will remember to tell Keith about his friend Julia at Memorial.
Okay. Oh, and I don't even know what kind of trouble she's in. I heard it from another friend of ours who we went to school with. I'm worried.
Oh, well, I'll let him know. And bless your heart for thinking about a friend.
Well, I always try to look out for those I love. That's just who I am.
Well, I'll make sure that Keith gets the message. And I know he's going to look your friend up and make sure she's okay.
That's what I was hoping he would do.
It's a two-bedroom over on Sullivan.
Near the school?
And the hospital, so you can walk to work. It's got a playroom in the basement, a pool, a gym.
Wait a minute, is that place on the corner? The new one?
Yeah, with the swing set in the back.
I love that place. But they have a two-bedroom.
Yeah, it's got a nice view, so let's go grab it.
Those apartments are pretty expensive, aren't they?
Not a problem.
No, I mean, I'm just
Listen,
saying.
I'm gonna call you, okay? If I need you to pick up JJ, I'll call. All right?
Yeah, I can swing by the farm and grab his stuff if you want me to.
I got it covered, Jack. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Thanks.
That's not fair. Okay, I like Aaron. We clicked from the jump. Ever since I saw him dance around the ring, all determined to hurt me. Okay, since I got to know him, we became friends. I'd never do anything to steer him wrong.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just scared. You weren't at the hospital when they didn't know if he was going to wake up, and then at Al's when he collapsed, I thought he was going to die.
I get it. You're worried about him.
I just don't want him to push himself before he's ready.
He almost died, okay? He's not gonna do anything the doctors don't sign off on.
Yeah, but what if he gets pushed or he falls?
Allison,
It could happen.
you know, what could happen if you don't back off and stop treating the guy like a kid is you could lose him. Okay? He's a guy. He needs to handle his own stuff. Just do yourself a favor, you know, let the man breathe.
Aaron.
Dr. Harris. Ms. Griffin, how are you?
Aaron, I'm good. How are you? How you doing?
Much better, thanks to your, Dr. Harris.
So,
Thank you.
How's the arm?
Works.
All right. Good. You started physical therapy yet?
Allie actually has me set up in a gym.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Still following doctor's orders? Yeah, well, I'm confident that after your next checkup, I will be able to release you from any medical restrictions on your activities.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna hold you to that.
All right.
Dr. Harris, thank you so much. You've given me my life back.
Hey, goes both ways.
All right. Thanks. Ms. Griffin.
Take care.
All right.
Aaron!
I see.
Look at yourself, man. The man has two working arms.
And a working hand. Come on, don't forget the hand.
All right. Good to have you back on board with the living.
It's good to be back. Hey, is Dusty around? Because I have to talk him into giving me my old job back.
Good luck.
What is that supposed to mean?
Man, I don't even know if I still have a job. Dusty and Craig went at it this morning. They were gonna close the place down till I reminded them that people still work here. So now they're trying to find someone to run this place till they sell it. But any way you look at it, there's no future here.
There's no way in hell I'm looking
That
at
I am going to
He's
work
lazy.
with this
And he's a criminal.
self-righteous criminal who almost got Metro shut down.
You almost got your daughter killed. What are you talking about?
Oh, who, him?
You know, listen, Craig, I hired you because I wanted you to help me with the management of this company.
Yes, well, and Craig Montgomery is ready, willing, and overqualified, but I am not going to share the job with.
Nobody's
with Dusty
asking you to
Donovan.
share anything except maybe the elevator and my goodwill. There is plenty of work to go around for everybody.
I'm totally interested, like I told your mother, but he and I, we've been through it at Metro. It's never a happy situation.
Why don't you buy me out?
Why don't you buy me out and then run the joint into the ground?
I'm not a bartender.
The only time you found yourself behind the bar was to take
Well, what's the point of owning a bar if you can't buy yourself a drink?
Hey, gentlemen, this is the way it's going to be, all right? You were both offered jobs. You both accepted the job. I am going to stick by my bargain, as is Sierra. Now, how about you? If one of you wishes to leave, now's the time and there's the door.
Hey, so how'd it go?
Did you get your job?
Dusty wasn't even there. But Curtis told me that they're selling the place.
They're selling Metro when?
I guess as soon as they find a buyer. Until then, they need somebody to manage it.
So tell him to hire you.
No, he can't. Let an opportunity like that pass. Raphael's right. You were practically running the place before.
Yeah, I was. And it's a great club once you learn how it works, you know?
So go for it.
You know what? I just might.
Yeah, the laundry room is at the end of the hall. There's a playroom in the basement. It's got a gym. It's got a pool.
Oh my gosh. Holden, it's perfect. I love it. I really love it. I didn't think there was ever going to be a place that could make up for us losing our life at the farm. This is great.
Well, JJ can still go out to the barn and he can still ride every weekend.
Yeah, and then he can come home to his own bed in his own apartment.
So it sounds good?
Yeah. Look, you know, it's felt like we were on the road for months. Not that the lake view wasn't nice, and Emma's was, you know, it was wonderful while it lasted. But, you know, we always felt like we were guests there. And you need a home. You need to feel like you're home. You need a place where you can relax, you know?
I know.
And that you would go out of your way and find this place for us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, I know things are complicated, but I hope you know how much JJ and I love having you around. And you're always going to be welcome here.
Come on.
Where are we going?
To sign a lease. You guys need a place to live. And you and I need a place to spend some time together without half this town looking over our shoulders. Come on.
And I'll be sure and tell Keith about his friend Julia.
Great. I couldn't ask for more. Bye now.
Bye.
Renee! Renee! How do you know how long you were in there? These things take time. Jack and Holden found out that we were here. We weren't here. Janice and Renee were here. Did you find out anything? I'll tell you in the car. Just cross your fingers that Keith takes the bait. Because if he is as good as he sounds, he's gonna give your husband a run for his money and you a chance to win him back.
Besides, running Metro will be a lot easier than working there. There's no mopping floors or carrying trays. It's just bossing people around. You're gonna need a new suit.
Allie, let me get the job before you go shopping.
You'll get it. Moni, Rafi?
Yeah, Dusty has anything to say about it.
Or Craig. And he loves Aaron now that he's not dating Lucy. How is she, by the way?
She's fine. You know, Lucy, she loves school. I should go. Talk to Dusty.
I will. Hey, you gives me the job, you're hired.
I appreciate it.
All right.
And thank you for the advice.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Advice about what?
Advice about not being scared.
You? Scared?
Well, I know I can be a nudge about, you know, you taking care of yourself. But I promise, from now on, hands off. Well, right after we buy you a new suit. What? Who's the fashion girl in the family?
You, baby. You.
Sorry to cut this short, but I'm due back at the hospital.
No, I understand. I just appreciate that we had a little time to spend together.
Yeah, me too. Look, Jess, I can't promise anything. I'm
No.
just, you know, I'm trying to live up to my own standards, taking it all day to day, and maybe we can do it again sometime.
I would like that.
Good. I'll call you.
I'm so glad you gentlemen are reasonable and have decided to accept our offer of employment.
And we're well aware of your history and pretensions, but we think that there's a way to divide the work so you can work independently. Craig, with your background in BRO, I think that maybe you would like to run Straight Jeans.
My only interest is business. Any flavor. Yes, I'll head that division.
Is that all right with you, Dusty?
Perfectly all right. I have no interest in jeans unless someone cute's wearing them.
Okay, that takes care of Street Jeans. Now we'll move on to the supervision of other divisions and new ventures.
Dusty, I am perfectly willing to leave oversight to you, but I thought maybe we could work together to bring in new business. With my contacts from Montega and yours from Chicago and London, I think maybe we'd have a lot of fun bringing in new business.
I'd enjoy that.
Good.
So, do we have a deal, gentlemen? Craig?
Well, it sure looks like we do.
Dusty?
I'm in.
Welcome to Worldwide, and God help us.
Wow. Well, you know, the managing agent was really nice, wasn't he? I figured he'd want to wait at least until the check cleared before he'd give me the key.
He knows me. We went to high school together.
Oh. Wow. I get to move right in. Not that I have any furniture, but, you know, we did see that store in the interstate on the way here, and I'm sure I could get a couch and a table and probably a bed and some pillows and some sheets.
We say we forget about all that. I got a better idea.
Yeah?
What I can't figure out is what happened between Julia and Keith. If he is as good of a guy as you say he is...
Mrs. Grace lit up like a Christmas tree when she was talking about him.
We know how desperate Julia is to get a husband. So obviously Julia was with Keith after she split with Les.
Right, because JJ's in the photograph.
Did you make a copy?
Yes,
of this
course
letter?
I made a copy.
Good.
Right here. The time I've spent with you and JJ has been a lifesaver for me. You know, that's really her MO, isn't it? Using life-saving as a way to get a man.
Okay, keep reading. I need to hear it again.
I guess sometimes we forget what's important until it's almost too late. I hate to think that anything could threaten what we have.
Hey,
Hey,
Hi, sweetheart.
did you give him a message?
No, but then I just got in myself. Lily and I had to pick up a few things for the kids.
Yeah, I tried to warn you, but it's not like I got a lot of notice myself. Julia stopped by the station.
Is everything okay?
Turns out Emma wasn't too pleased when she figured out what was going on with Julia and Holden and asked Julia to find someplace else to live.
thank God.
Thank Emma.
At least they're not living together anymore. What? What? Tell me.
Apparently, Holden found an apartment.
No, they're not living together, are they?
I don't know. But at this point, nothing would surprise me.
Hey, don't worry. Keith is gonna take the bait.
He better, because I don't know how much more of this I can take.
On the next As the World Turns.
I want to introduce you to who took over Jordan's position.
Ah, Jennifer.
Absolutely not.
What? You miss me? Huh? That was fast.
I know exactly what to do. Drop your drawers, Kazanov. I'm about to make you a very happy man.
Wednesday, February 16th. Is the Valentine's magic gone for Doug and Carrie?
When we first met, we had to be at our best. Now it's like, I'm fat, you're mean, who cares?
A new King of Queens. Then the boys are back in town when Yes Dear returns. It's a brand new season of TV's wildest comedy.
Hug the cheeks.
I'm tucking.
Join the fun when Yes Dear returns with new episodes on a new night. The premiere of Yes Dear after the King of Queens, Wednesday, February 16th.
Thursday, February 17th, Survivor will strand 20 new castaways on a deserted island. But this time, with absolutely nothing. What will they do when they discover
Oh my God.
they have no help of any kind?
What do we do?
We don't know what's going on. It's weird.
Getting a little paranoid, and it's just gonna get worse.
A premiere so intense, 3 castaways will go home before this night is over.
This is a very different Survivor.
Don't miss the premiere, CBS Thursday, February 17th.